what we have here is we have this question, right? And again, we are trying to count atoms or specifically represented particles. It could be atoms, molecules, or ions, any one of those things. And we are given this problem, how many grams of calcium chloride, CaCl2, and there are 5.5 times 10 to the 23rd calcium chloride molecules, okay? Now, here is a tricky part to some extent. This right here, the word molecule, see how it's calcium chloride? There is another term called formula unit, okay? And sometimes when you go to college or another high-level chemistry class, they get really picky. They're like, oh, molecule doesn't sound good. So they have a specific term for this specific type of molecules for ionic compound, okay? And we learned that they use the term formula unit instead of molecules. So sometimes you see that when you go to college. Now, we are given right here, in this case, the number of molecules. So all we do is start with our given. So again, 5.5, okay? And we don't write time 10 to the 23rd. We do this. We use e to the 23rd, okay? And then what do we have? Molecule. There are no shortcut to molecules, okay? Of CaCl2. It's an L, not an I, okay? Now, look at this. We have molecules, so we have to multiply conversion factor, convert to mole. And how do I know I want to convert to mole? Later on, you will learn that mole is going to be the centralized unit that connects to every single unit out there. That's our next lesson, okay? But we can see that our conversion factors right here. We have molecules and mole that allow us to cancel out the molecules, right? So you can see that 6.02 e to the 23rd molecule of CaCl2. If this part is on the bottom, the other part must be on top. We have 1 mole of CaCl2. There you go. So see how molecule cancel out? That's it. And now we need to convert moles to gram, and this is the only conversion factor left, right? We can see that G is gram and moles right there. So if this is K, if this is mole, down here must be 1 mole of CaCl2. So again, this is an L, not an I, okay? And then we have 110.98 grams of CaCl2. And then look what happens to mole. It cancels out. And all we have to do now is our answers are going to be somewhat in grams of CaCl2. So let's use our decimal calculator. There you go. Okay, so let's type it in. So again, multiply everything on top, divide everything on the bottom. We have 5.55 times 10 to the 23rd. Okay, and then that time 110.98. Okay. Then we press enter. See that? And now we're going to take that answer and we are going to divide it by every single number on the bottom. 6.02, okay, times 10 to the 23rd. There you go. You see that? We don't care about the 1, so we press enter. So the answer is 102.315. So we rounded to 2 decimal places. So it's 102.32. There you go. 2.32. There you go. Let's go to this question. The same type of question, right? But in this case, we are giving grams of calcium. So that is our given. So we have 10.0 G of Ca, okay? Now we have to multiply to the conversion factor that has G of Ca in it, and that is coming from the periodic table. So later on you learn how to solve it from the periodic table. So we have 40.08 grams of Ca. If that is on the bottom, this part must be on top, 1 mole of Ca. See how G of Ca cancel out? Now we want to get to all the way to molecules, well, specifically atoms, right? So this part must be on the bottom. 1 mole of Ca equals 6.02 E 23 atom of Ca. And then we use our decimal calculator, okay? So multiply everything on top. See how mole cancel out? Let me cross that out for you first. When we type in a calculator, 10 times 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, okay? And then we divide by 40.08 and give us our answer, 1.50 times 10 to the 23rd. Atoms of calcium. There you go.